guys, good morning, welcome to the live session of Stocks Network Trading. My name is Dave, guys, my partner is Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
In on US 30, sell it, okay? I'm jumping in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, guys, 200 pips, please, secure.
Hey, welcome everyone. Good evening. Thanks everyone for joining. Almost 6:30 p.m. here, and we're gonna get started in just a couple minutes. And guys, there's gonna be breaking news tonight. I'm sure you guys have heard on the news the 8 p.m. deadline Trump has put on Iran. So that's when the futures market opens up. So we'll be watching it. Get some popcorn and trade with proper risk management, please. We'll get started in 2 minutes.
Hey guys, good morning, welcome to the live session of Stocks Network Trading. My name is Dave, guys, my partner is Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
In on US 30, sell, okay? I'm jumping in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, guys, 200 pips, please, secure.
Recording in progress.
Hey, welcome everyone. Welcome to Stocks Network Trading. My name is Ron. My partner is Dave. Guys, it's almost 6:30 p.m. Eastern, and it is Tuesday, April 7th. So thanks everyone for joining again our session. Tonight is a big night in the markets and around the world. I'm sure some of you guys have heard the news. Mr. Clown Donald Trump has gave the deadline to Iran at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight, where if they don't open up the Strait of Hormuz, there's going to be some major attacks coming from him on some bridges and some other infrastructure that could have catastrophic effects to Iran and also to the financial markets, guys. So all I'm going to say for today's call is, please, if you are going to trade, whether you're going to take a buy, you're going to take a sell, or whatever you're going to do, please use proper risk management. This might be a session where maybe we don't even look to take a trade, because who knows what type of news can be announced. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's all taco Trump chickens out. Maybe it's a bluff and Iran is calling him out on his bluff. But this is nothing to be, like if you're trading, this is where you could get some insane candles. Like you saw probably after yesterday's session, how the markets really opened up. I'm happy that I only got stopped out for 30 pips, because then after that at 9 p.m. there was 300 pip moves, and it was very volatile with some crazy wicks and things like that. So I know that someone's going to blow up their account. So it happens every single session. Someone is going to blow up their accounts, and there's nothing that we can do. But trying to warn you guys, this is not the time to be over leveraging, over trading, trading with improper risk. This is not the time, okay? So that's at 8 p.m. Eastern. 8 p.m. Eastern, we know, guys, is the start of futures. So just the futures market opening up on any day adds volatility and volume to the markets. Now, with this news that we have coming up, we'll see what happens, okay? So I have it set on financial juice. In case there's any breaking news, we'll be the first ones to find out about it. If you guys hear anything on the news, let me know. I also have it on a news channel I'll be watching as well, okay? So hope everyone had a great day today, and let's see what happens, guys. Also, I read, I don't know if it's true or not, maybe you guys can confirm, the Iranian government has asked civilians to act as a human shield around the nuclear power plants and so that it doesn't get bombed. So I don't know. I read that. I don't know if it's facts, if it's not. There's a lot of propaganda out there. There's a lot of AI and things like that. So, but that's what I read. It was from a pretty good source. I don't know if it's true or not, but what a world we're living in. Crazy times, guys. I just hope everyone is safe and sound where you are at. And please pray for anyone in Iran. We do have some friends that live in Iran as well. So thoughts and prayers go out to them in these type of situations like this time. It's not, hope no one ever has to go through this in their lifetime. But we have friends and family that might be going through this right now. So get your popcorn if you're going to be watching. This is Mr. Trump right here, this clown face. It's basically the same type of open as yesterday. Remember, yesterday was that big blue candle followed by another blue candle. So it's kind of retraced down, but just be careful with this volume. Because you guys remember, let me just show you guys yesterday what we were trading and then how the market reacted after our call yesterday. Let's find out where it was. 1 second. I remember those candles, what we were trading yesterday. Right over here. Here it was. So you guys remember we were trading this. That was where it opened 6 p.m. and then it came up. Remember, we were kind of waiting for some retracements in here. If you guys do remember, let me just make these a little bit bigger so we can all see here. This was like that initial first buy that just came up. And then remember this nasty resistance we couldn't break, this 4662 area right there. That was that. And then we pulled out the magnet on this move. We pulled out the magnet, right? It wasn't breaking. It was a red zone, having difficulty. We ended the call, I believe it was right here, 8:50, because then I went and watched the basketball game. Congratulations to Michigan Wolverines for winning the NCAA basketball championship. And then you see when the markets opened up. Guys, you guys remember right after the call, 9 p.m., this was a big black candle that just came down. Look at it. Just measure these moves. Like, look at that black candle. It opened and it dropped almost 300 pips. Then it came right back up and then it flipped and it closed right in our zone. So that was basically a 350 pip candle. And it impulsively broke. And then again, they rejected it back down, pushed down. And that's when volatility really opened up. And you can see, like, we were trading this stuff. They were small candles. Remember, guys, I only took a 30 pip stop loss. So I'm thankful. Did anybody review their trades yesterday? When I see something like this, I'm happy that I only lost 30 pips, right? Because look, if you didn't really manage your stop loss appropriately, look at what could have happened, okay? So you guys got to understand what I'm saying. If you're trading with a 30 to 50 pip stop loss with gold, and you're still live in the trade and you're watching it, that's good. Because when gold really starts moving, don't be surprised when you see 200-300 pip moves in minutes, in 5 minutes, okay? So that was yesterday. Now we got to find out what's going on today, right? Today, look at it. Yeah, guys, it doesn't surprise me. Someone just said right now, look now, Ron, look at it. Yes, it doesn't surprise me. So let this volatility, let it happen. What we're going to do is we're going to go through the news. We'll find some structure. We'll see once all this settles off, is there a resistance? Is there going to be some demand? Again, guys, just please listen, because look at this spin top candle. It came out bullish all the way up here, came back down bearish, coming back here. You don't want to trade this, okay? I know it's exciting. It's fun to watch, but to be part of this in a trade, it's not the best environment to be trading. Please listen to me, because it hasn't figured out what it wants to do. It's just, grabbing liquidity up, down, taking stop losses, accumulating for maybe a bigger move when Donald Trump speaks, or if there's any news that's coming out. So right now it's accumulating bullish. If you're in buys, it's still moving up higher highs and higher lows. Okay. So guys, I'm just going to go through the news real quick, okay? I just saw some news come in here. The report of attack on Arak, A-R-A-K, aluminum plant in central Iran is incorrect, okay? So again, we're going to see some propaganda, some news coming out, whether it's true or not, markets move, okay? So first thing is, guys, if you didn't read the article, it's right here. So Trump tweeted this, on his Truth Social. Pretty stupid to say, but this guy's an idiot in itself. He wrote down, this is not like a whole civilization will die tonight. Nothing to be brought back. Like, this guy is like, that's stupid talk, and this is the president of America and the free world right here. It's just stupid, the things that he says, okay? We don't speak for him, guys. We live in North America, but we don't speak like this idiot over here, okay? But that's why the markets are very volatile and have no idea how to move right now because of this stupid stuff, what he's saying, okay? Okay, we got breaking news right now. Okay, so Trump, I agree to suspend bombing and attack of Iran for a period of 2 weeks. Okay, so here it is, guys, right now. So it could be moving bullish, right? If it's moving bullish, if you're already in buys, okay, it's good, but maybe we wait for pullbacks. Okay, so right now, let's read the fundamentals. Let's learn what's happening. We'll follow the price action and learn. Okay, so right now, he's delayed it for 2 weeks. Okay, so thank God, there's no bombing of any nuclear power plants or anything silly that he was talking about. So he agrees to suspend bombing and attack of Iran for 2 weeks now. 2 weeks. Okay, so we got 2 weeks now. That's out. Okay, perfect. So now we got the news coming out. Okay, so I don't think we're going to see anything crazy at 8 p.m. except for regular volatility in futures market open. So right now the daily candle just opened up 30 minutes ago. So we'll still figure out, we'll do a top-down analysis, we'll figure out points of interest, and maybe we can trade off of it. But that's good. To all of our friends in Iran, good. You're not going to get bombed tonight, okay? Guys, news tonight, anything, not much going on, okay? The big news was Donald Trump. Right now, okay, so U.S. strikes Karg Island as Trump repeats threat to destroy Iran. Now we know, this was 9 hours ago. Now we know it's a delay for 2 weeks. Hopefully they can reach some sort of negotiations. So that was the biggest thing on the news-wise. I don't even see anything else on the news other than that. Okay, so that's happened now. I know gold is going crazy, guys. Okay, do you want to just go right into a top down, or should we just do what we do here? If you guys want, I can do a top down. Let's do a top down because I know a lot of you guys are excited. But before I do a top down, hit the likes and subscribe to the channel, guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, please. Okay, we'll help navigate you guys through these turbulent times in the markets. Hit that subscribe and like the channel. Okay, so I'm going to do a top down. Again, if you're in buys or sells or right now, that's your business. Okay, it's not my business. I'm not in a buy. I'm not in a sell. I'm going to do some type of analysis. Okay, let's pretend I didn't trade today. I didn't trade last week. I have no idea what gold is doing. Now we have to figure out some points of interest. See what it's doing. Is it trending? Is it trading sideways? What's going on? Okay, so start off on the daily, right? This is the daily time frame. We see gold is building. Look at it. It could pop these wicks and drive now, okay? Or it could come back down, but it looks very strong. Trump is talking right now, okay? So Trump, I'm going to read it because it's live. This will be a two-sided ceasefire. We received a 10-point proposal from Iran and believe it is a workable basis on which to negotiate. Nearly all of the various points of past contention have been agreed to between United States and Iran. A 2-week period will permit agreement to be finalized and consummated. We are very far along in a definitive agreement regarding long-term peace with Iran. S&P 500 E-minis rise 1.1%. NASDAQ futures increase 1.2% on reports Trump extends Iraq deadline. This should be Iran deadline. Unless he's starting a war with Iraq now that we don't know about. Who knows? Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Is it Iran or Iraq? Who is this guy starting wars with? Hopefully it's not Canada. You never know with this guy. Is he starting a war with Iraq right now? I have no idea. Maybe I'm behind. Okay. All-time high, Donald Trump's makeup face. You put lipstick on a pig. We put orange lipstick on the all-time high of gold up there. That's Donald Trump's face. Okay, came right back into all-time high, pushed down. Are we coming back up to test these all-time highs? Who knows? Okay, stretch it into the future and wait with an alert, a signal there. Okay, guys, just below here we had, look at the nice base of support we had. That was resistance at that time. We got volume close above. Transition your zone, change it green. Look how it held. It held. There we had a nice double bottom. Continue push out, pullbacks, and driving. So yes, Trump did chicken out again. That's why he gets that nickname Taco. Trump always chickens out, okay? I guess Iran called his bluff. I don't know if it was a smart thing to do, but it's working right now. Oil is selling off right now, yeah, because there could be a ceasefire. So oil sell off. Markets could pump now. Like I just read, S&P and NASDAQ. Okay, if you miss the move on any of those securities, wait for pullbacks. Wait for pullbacks. They will come back, okay? So see what I'm doing? I'm just figuring out some daily top downs here, some points of interest, okay? This could be a good point of interest. If we continue building bullish on gold, can we fill these wicks and drive up to here? See this location? It's March 19 high. It was support over here, cut that big blue candle in half, turned to support. There's the big black candle that closed below March 18, and when it was resistance. So we still need to make our way up here on the daily, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, coming up there. But when we get up to 4865, it could be the resistance. Yeah, oil is dumping, Rob, minus 10%. Holy shit, okay? Good. We need to see some relief at the pumps. If there was going to be intense fight, we would have been paying over $2 a liter over here. Okay. So you see, guys, right there, that wick to that body. Notice what I'm going to do here. I'm going to make a red zone like that. Okay. I know a lot of you guys are reading the news, following the news, but also pay attention to what I'm doing. Okay. See there, when I go backwards, it was a green zone. Came up. Why was it a green zone? Because you see, it was kind of the point of control of that blue candle. So when I stretch it into the future, see how it was black and then came in there? Now I'm stretching it into the future, and you see if we fill those wicks, we're driving into there. Yes, it could continue to break out of there, absolutely, but we still have to respect that zone. It is in the market, okay? And if it does break above, have your point of interest above there where that big black candle started, just around 5,000, okay? You could even go further and cut it in half. Go from the open to the close and cut it in half too. You'll be around 49.25, 49.30. Okay, so we are building up. Now, do you recognize this pattern where it came down? That's considered one bottom, right? This is the big neckline. We haven't drove into it. So when it came up here, it did pull back, but you see it's building again. So it could break with this news that Donald Trump just dropped. We could continue to go bullish. However, if it comes in here, maybe push back down, right? If it continues to stay above this yellow line, it's still in bullish territory. If we break this and it turns bearish, we retest this, we could be coming all the way back down to this big green box. That's where the bigger buyers are, because you can see evidence when they all came in. Maybe if it comes down there, then we get that break. If it closes below and gold is bearish, then we're going to just flip the zone and sell with the momentum. Right now, gold is very bullish. Let's go off of yesterday. Yesterday open, it was initially bearish. Did it fill that wick and continue to go down lower? No. Okay. So yesterday held higher low, continue push up, came back up, flipped. Did the volume yesterday do its job? Yes, it did. It did continue to backfill and fill the wick and create a new high. Come back down and close. Okay, so there was a gap up open in the markets. This chart shows it as a bullish ignited candle. So look at it, it's bullish ignited. That's our opening price, which is also our lowest point right now, and it's 4705. And it's bullish. We have a short wick. It popped it and continued to drive. Okay, so we have to backfill Wednesday, April 1st, and Thursday, April 2. So how far away are we from filling this week's high? Right up there. Look at the number. I'm going to make a yellow line. 4,850 cents on the dot. Okay, we're right at the highest point of the day right now. but it could continue just to keep driving, right? We haven't had a decent pullback yet, okay? So we got to continue to wait. Let's now go to the hourly, okay? Let's go to the hourly. It's basically, a lot of this volume came in near the end of the day today. 1500, sorry, is 3 p.m. Eastern. 4 p.m. is kind of when the markets close. And right now is the opening of your daily candle, this entire hour with news of Trump. Okay, Trump is still, ceasefire is subject to Strait of Hormuz reopening, okay? So the ceasefire is subject to the Strait of Hormuz reopening. So right now, gold is very bullish, coming right back up. This hourly candle is going to close in 14 minutes. When this candle closes, we're going to see, is it going to close above this structure? Is it going to get rejected back down? But we'll make some type of analysis when this hourly bar closes, okay? Look at what it's trying to do. It's trying to backfill a lot of this big black candle that sold the market down on Wednesday, okay? Do we have an hourly point of interest? Yes, we do. How do I know that? See right here where the hourly made a pivot? See where it came up and then it came right back down? Right there. Stopped, wick, wick. White line for hourly. So I know that this used to be support. This big black structural candle closed below. So if right 47.50, 47.52, that psychological level, if we stay above this white line, we could make this hourly support. We could look for buys off of this on pullbacks and continue to drive up. If we lose this, then we could see some more selling pressure pushing the blue volume down. This is a key area on the hourly. Do you guys see? I know a lot of you guys are talking about what oil is doing, this and that. That's fine. Carry on the conversation. But for others that are paying attention to what I'm doing, please pay attention, okay? Because I guarantee you're going to have this question every single day. The way how I got this white line, because everyone says, Ron, when it comes back down on the 5 minutes, where did you find that white line? Where did you get this line? I'm explaining it right now. So this is, guys, sometimes I need you to pay attention. I know it's kind of chaotic right now. You guys are watching the markets go crazy. But believe me, if you learn this, you're preparing yourself for any day trading in the markets. Look how it used to be right here. Body, blue candle closed above, continued to push up, and then it retraced right back down to the white line. Body close, body open, wick, and wick. Support above, blue volume above, white line support. Black candle closed below, white line was resistance, but we just broke through it with Donald Trump's news. So now regarding where this daily hourly candle will close in the next 12 minutes will help justify more information. I will come back and look for a point of control. If the candle closes above this volume over here, then I know it's a structural bar. So when I go, I'm going to come back to this hourly candle, but now on the 5 minutes, okay, so you see, it was building, it was trending, right? If you draw a trend line from there to there to there, see it's trending up on the lower time frames. We tried this move yesterday where we were trying to buy the pullbacks. Unfortunately, we hit that wall at 4662, okay? So see that when we opened, big bullish candle, it pulled back. Did anyone do a point of control off of the first 5 minutes? Remember we did it yesterday? Did anybody do it today? Some days it works, some days it doesn't, right? In today's situation, if you did it, cut it in half like this. Look at the number, 47.25. Okay, guys, understand psychological numbers. That's a bullish point of control. And you see they grabbed liquidity below it right there at 630 and continue to push up. So this zone, again, I'm stretching it into the future. If it ever comes back down in here, we could possibly maybe buy back in this green zone, okay? So I'm adding an alert at this red line, adding an alert, okay? Remember the white line. The white line was the hourly, okay? So you see how the 5 minute candle tested it and continue to push up. That's where we're at, our highest point of the day. Okay, now we got a little bit of resistance, equal high wicks on the 5 minutes right there down to the bodies. Just showing you the red box right now, what we got going on right below 47.80. Okay, so you guys see we pushed, it pulled back. Donald Trump released 635 right now. But that volatile spin top candle, and then with this news, it closed very bullish and continued to drive. Now we could be pulling back and maybe possibly continuing. So if it breaks from this purple line to the yellow line, we're trading to another daily point of interest. Okay, I know how to do math in my head just like you guys. 80 to 4,800 is $20 moving gold. That's 200 pips from this purple line to that yellow line. If it's just like a blue candle filling in there, that's 200 pips, okay? If it goes halfway, that's 100 pips, okay? If we just have like a daily high breakout, but right now it's stalled, we have a little bit of resistance right here, okay? And we're about 10 more minutes to go until our hourly candle closes. So far, very bullish. Oh, got news now from the Israeli military. It has identified missiles launched from Iran towards Israel. So I don't think the wars are stopping or what's going on. There's missiles in the air. Are you guys having audio issues? Let me know, guys, if you're having audio issues. Anyone on Zoom having audio issues? Welcome, everyone on Zoom. Thank you guys for joining. Christoph, welcome. Welcome, Lucy. Thank you for joining. Sergio, greetings. Jove, welcome. Welcome, Serge. Good information. Amazing game last night. Yes, it was. It was a good game. Daniel, welcome. Thank you for joining. Rob, what's going on with NASDAQ? Donald Trump speaking. Ceasefire. Yeah. Now, Nas moved 200 pips in 1 second. Does not, yeah. It's normal, guys. Crypto is moving up too. Okay, guys, and everyone on YouTube, thank you guys for joining. Appreciate you guys. Welcome. LMS, welcome, brother. Thank you for joining. Thomas Jones, thank you for joining. Linkar, welcome. Welcome. Cole Murphy, welcome. Welcome, guys. Thanks, everyone, for joining. Please, guys, if you can, hit the like and subscribe to the channel. We do appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for that. Okay. Now, Habs tonight, Danny. Ooh, big game. Yeah, big game. And Tampa has a big game too. Tampa, Ottawa, Florida, Montreal. Danny, don't get me started with hockey right now. Because then we're going to talk this whole session about hockey. Thank you, Emmanuel. Can I repeat, Emmanuel, what you just said? Emmanuel is in our group, and he just said, guys, when Ron marks these levels, it's not only good during this stream. Remember, these are static levels, static zones. Emmanuel's trying to clarify this for us. These are static. That's why I put alerts on here, okay? And he is saying this. I can't tell you how many trades I have taken on levels Ron marked 1 to 2 hours after ending the stream. Me too. Emmanuel, you're not the only one. That's why I put alerts, right? I have an alert at this red line. I'll put an alert at this white line. And I patiently wait. I'll go watch the hockey game. I'll enjoy it. I'll have some popcorn. And if the market comes down there, I get alerted. I don't just trade blind, but I watch. Maybe I get alerted, it breaks, it comes back up, it retests. That's what I look for. I could be in a buy, and then it's coming back up to the daily high and maybe breaking up to there. And then I get my pips and I dip out of the market. Guys, alerts will lead you to success in trading, especially if you place them in appropriate levels, like points of interest or points of control. Okay. Do they always work? No, they don't always work, but they can set you up for high probable setups. That's what trading is. We're looking for high probable setups, right? We're not just trading any candle. We're trading a high probable areas. I would love to buy a pullback. The market has not pulled back down into here, right? So we gotta learn how to wait. That's it. Okay. Good. Thanks, Emmanuel, for putting that out there. Geraldo Caulfield, 50 goals tonight. Oh my God. I know. How did he not make Team America? And they put Austin Matthews, that plug. It's just politics. Politics and hockey. He's not that big name, right? But he's a stud. He's too short. You're right. He is too short, but The kid is scrappy. He's a pest and he can play. Okay, guys, so it's breaking out right now, okay? I'm waiting for the hourly candle to close, okay? If you guys are in buys, congratulations. Holy shit. This is a boner candle. Boner candle. This is I wouldn't want to be shorting this thing right now, okay? So we're going to watch where this thing closes. This might be a structural bar, okay? This could be a structural bar. When I talk about what is structural bar, it closes above previous levels of resistance. You guys call it a break of structure, right? That's a BOS, break of structure. This is a BOS structural bar. That's a bar. I'm going to grab my Fibonacci tool if it does what I want it to do. Go from the opening balance to the closing. Figure out the hourly point of control. I bet you it's somewhere right around this white line. Remember this important white line? Now the volume, if it closes and it also confirms the white line is the point of control, then I'm going to put a check mark and a check mark at the zone we identified at 47.50, because that could be the zone that's developing now, going to 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., all of the pending orders right in there for patiently to pull back and buy, right? Just watch. We're going to watch this thing. That's why also watching a candle close and making observations, and if you've already detailed some lines, and then they add up perfectly, then you know you're doing something perfect, okay? This is crazy. This is unbelievable. Holy shit. This is a serious move, guys. Okay, we got breaking news coming out. Breaking news. Israel, senior White House official, Israel part of the 2-week ceasefire Trump agreed to an hour and a half before his deadline. White House official, Israel has also agreed to temporary ceasefire. Okay, so a lot of ceasefire going on. Are you guys watching oil? Are you guys watching NASDAQ? We're on gold here. Geraldo, it seems like Trump is doing what he does best, manipulate the markets. Yes, you're correct about that. 600 pips, Lou Faith, done on buys. Congratulations, brother. 600 pips is no joke, but if you pick up a couple of these 5-minute candles, it's 600 pips. If you're on the right end, right? Someone is losing 600 pips trying to sell this, right? So I wouldn't be selling. I wouldn't even look for sells right now. Look to buy pullbacks. That's it right now. Okay, so we got 2.5 more minutes to go. Guys, I didn't even get to do my spiel. There's a free Telegram channel pinned at the top of YouTube for everybody. Guys, this SST Stock and Options Bootcamp, Dave and I decided we're giving an additional 50% off. So now it's gone down to only 5 people have messaged and locked their positions. Only 5 more are left. At $250, you get the 6-day bootcamp, a 3-month premium plan, and a 101 with myself. Just the 101 with myself is worth $250. That's so you're gonna get a good 2-hour session. So, but you get the boot camp and a 3-month premium plan with everything we offer. So, you can upgrade your accounts. You can do whatever you want, but it's limited, guys, because I cannot do a lot of one-on-ones. I actually invest minimum of 2 hours of my time with you guys. We'll have a code on the website, okay? But just email us to secure your position, and it will be. We're doing the bootcamp the week of April 20 to 25, 6 days in a row, Monday to Saturday. What else was I going to say? I just forgot what I was going to say. Everyone is telling me, look at Dow. Yep. Guys, just continue, okay? I can't mark all the charts for us, but, find your points of controls. Okay, this is a good candle to cut in half. That was a great candle to cut in half. Wait for pullbacks. Okay, wait for pullbacks. It's driving right now, but there will be a time when it pulls back. I promise you that. It's not just going to continue going up forever. It will pull back, but you want to know where it could pull back to. Okay. And keep an eye on the news too. Okay, so we're going to have an hourly close right now. So it's a massive bullish structural candle. See, I can close. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is find the point of control of this hourly candle. Okay, how do I do it? When it officially closes, I grab my Fibonacci tool from the opening price. See how I'm dragging it up, dragging it up, dragging it up, dragging it up. Right there, it officially closed. With a short wick, this hourly candle could potentially pop and continue drive. Okay, right there. So you see my white line that I had previous? Remember, right there? So see how I'm just grabbing the white line and I'm just moving it up to 50% now of the actual hourly volume that we just had. And look at that hourly point of control. It's this large because that volume was massive, okay? So right there, see the white line? I am adding an alert. Oh, I already have the alert on the white line, okay? So if it pulls back at some point tonight, if it comes down, come down, right there, that could be a potential area to look for buys. At the top of the green box, you see if we break the previous purple line that was daily high, that could be the support. Right there could be buy. Right inside could be buy, or the bottom. But anywhere in here, if it comes back up and does something, that could be the buys to take us back up. If we lose this green zone and it closes below, it turns red and then it could sell back down. Let's say the market digested the news and it's a dud, right? That happens, okay? So when I look at the 5 minutes, this is that big zone that I got to wait for. Otherwise, if it's flagging up here, then I might have to just buy the bull flag extension. But a better buying area in the depth of market down in here, okay? You guys understand what I just did there? Because a lot of you guys have a lot of questions after. Say, Ron, how did you figure out that box? I'm showing you exactly how I just did it. I waited for that hourly candle to officially close. It is a bullish engulfing candle, closed 99.9% right at the high. It closed above all of this hourly structure right here. So that's a structural bar. And then I took my Fibonacci from the open to the close and I figured out mathematically the exact 50% and the point of control, the golden zone. Stretch it across and I'm waiting patiently for an alert for a pullback in there. And someone will say, well, Ron, how long do we got to wait for? You're going to wait all night if that's the case. Okay, if it takes all night to come down in there, whether it takes the next 5 minutes, next 30 minutes, next hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe it doesn't come down here until tomorrow morning in New York. Maybe it doesn't come down here till tomorrow's Tokyo session with us. Who knows? But doesn't hurt to place an alert, right? Place an alert, doesn't hurt. That rhymes. Place an alert, it doesn't hurt. I can start a rap song with that. Okay, so we got more breaking news. What's going on now with Pakistan here? Let's see what's going on. Israel doesn't like this plan, to say the least, but Trump calls the shots. This is coming from Israel Channel 12 reporter. Iran accepted Pakistan's 2-week ceasefire proposal. Ceasefire was approved by the new supreme leader. Iran accepted Pakistan's 2-week ceasefire proposal. Ceasefire was approved by... Okay. But Israel is not liking this, okay? But Trump is the big boss here, hopefully. Israel wants to take half of Lebanon right now. They bombed the World Village in Lebanon. I have one of my best friends, he's Lebanese. His family lives in there right now. He's telling me firsthand what's going on. Enter now? No. Okay. I see. I was talking, guys. See, sometimes I talk, but this was a black candle, black candle, and it retested the yellow line. If you wanted to buy a pullback, that was the daily point of interest. That would have been your retest to buy. You would have been in the money right now. Do you want to buy the highs? Try it. Test it out and see what happens. Try. I'm not telling you not to buy, but you're asking me enter now. If you want to, test it out. Just use proper risk management and see what happens, okay? But you got to learn. This volume is not normal volume. Okay, just listen to what I'm saying, because a lot of you guys do not listen to what I'm saying. All you're watching is craziness in the markets. This doesn't always happen, okay? This doesn't. So if you get in a habit of continuously buying the highs, maybe you're getting rewarded tonight because Donald Trump made a ceasefire and you're getting rewarded. You're getting rewarded for bad trading. I'm being honest, okay? This is where Uncle Now talks facts and you're not going to like me. If you get in a habit of constantly buying highs and the market is rewarding you right now, you're going to think that you're a pro trader. And then you're going to do this 1 month from now when the markets, when then there's no more war, and then now you're buying the highs, and then now you're just suffering in drawdown. And then you're saying, Ron, what's happening? Why am I not making money like I did a couple weeks ago? Okay, so FOMO trading is for real. No FOMO. Okay, I don't trade on FOMO. Okay, I understand that the markets can retrace. I don't know if you guys understand that. That's why I can tell your patience levels is because you want to buy up here. I'm waiting to buy down here. Okay, that's the difference between me and you. I've learned the hard way. I've been humbled, guys. Maybe some of you guys have not been humbled by the markets. I have, and it's not a good feeling. Not prop firms. I don't trade prop firms, okay? I know it's a shitty feeling when you lose a phase 1 or phase 2, or if you went live on a prop firm and you lost it. It stings, but it also hurts more when you lose your real money. Your real money. You put $5,000, $10,000 out of your pocket into the markets and you lose it. That hurts more than just losing a $50 prop firm. So I've learned my lesson. I know that right now it's different times trading the volume. It's not normal, but you don't want to get in habits of FOMO trading. And right now when the market's rewarding you, you're getting rewarded for bad behavior, right? And all of this is happening prior to even the futures market opening up. But why not look for sells? Because look at it, like the sells are just, look, that was the sell. Would you have pipped and dipped? Probably not. Then you would have got your stop loss hit, possibly lost a lot. That was a black candle that came down. You probably wouldn't have pipped and dipped. I know how you guys trade. You don't trade like me. And then you're still holding sells, and then it's going to break through here. Okay. I don't see a double top. I don't see a big bearish engulfing candle. Like you got to see something to break down that hourly candle. To come down, sellers have to do something. Got to bring it down here. Then buyers will bring it back up. Then maybe you'll see a double top, and then you'll see that, and then that might give you the opportunity to sell. But for you just to start selling any top that you think is the top, if you don't pip and dip, it's going to come down and find dip buyers, bring it right back up. Look at what you're trying to sell. You're trying to sell this hourly candle on a ceasefire announced in the world. Okay, careful with that. You got to see more than just these type of candles. Do I see it breaking? No, I don't see it breaking. I don't see even sellers producing a new low so far. So that's a higher low. That's a lower high. They're trying, but I don't see any, I don't see a bearish engulfing. I don't see anything for selling yet. If you want, go ahead. Like at least we know we're in a red zone. Which red zone is this? Remember what red zone we're in? This red zone. Remember here? Where it was right here. This wick came up on Thursday, March 19 and pushed the market down. Now the market's coming right back up. So you're trading in this red zone. If you want to initiate a sell, at least you're in a daily point of interest where you're selling, but it's in a bull flag ready to potentially break out. And this is not like the pullback I'm looking for. I know I can buy this candle, but I'm looking for a deeper pullback, right? Unless you want to buy this, yes, and definitely it can continue to break that, fill that wick, go up. These just to fill that wick from here is 70 pips, and if it just trades like a little bit in there, you're up 200 pips. But you got to understand, if a black candle comes down, you could easily be down 100, 150, 200, 250 pips coming down. So you got to be very, very, very careful. Now the market is coiling up; it's trading sideways. I haven't even added in any indicators. Okay, the 9 EMA is down here. We haven't even really retested the 9 EMA. Okay, it's all the way down here. That would be a nice pullback buy down in there. If you're selling, maybe you sell towards the 9 EMA because you know it's probably going to find some buyers there. The 200 EMA is all the way below today's daily open. And then let's put our SST daily bar indicator on the 15. This is the 15-minute doji candle right in here. Guys, thank you guys. Wow, on a Tokyo session, almost 500 viewers. That's amazing. Thank you guys. See, like, I don't want to be a rude or anything like that, but we're here for learning and education. How is the sell working out? It doesn't look good right now, right? The sellers didn't even break that low. That candle came down, it's a higher low. That candle came down, it's a higher low. It's showing you that buyers are still supporting the move. They supported it there, they supported it there, they supported it there. That's what I mean. If you want to sell, you got to see like some sort of bearish engulfing candle, something, right? A structural bar, not just Mickey Mouse candles. And there's news coming out. Like, I can't even keep up with the news. Holy shit. Like, how much news just came out? I was reading up here. Iran state TV is flashing Trump's humiliating retreat from anti-Iran rhetoric. What's going on here? And guys, did you even look at your spreads? Did you guys look at anything, or are you just looking to hit a buy and sell blindly? My spreads right now are 1.3 to 1.8. Those are high spreads for me. I like to be anywhere 0.5. Okay, now we see something. Okay, now you see some barcoding. Now you see black, blue, black. See, the buyers did not do their job to continue to advance above that high. Okay, so you see the range we're in. Now it's coming down. This bar is going to close in 2.5 minutes. Maybe this might bring us a bearish leg to come down. Okay, but remember, when it comes down, could find buyers to come back right back up. Right? There's a lot of patient orders waiting in the market to get filled down here. Tyler, 1 minute candles helping this? Do you want me to go on the 1 minutes? Yeah, let's do 1 minute, Tyler. Okay, but analyzing 1 minute, Tyler, I might take a trade. I might take a scalp if you tease me with the 1 minutes. Tyler, let me just see one average 1 minute candle. Holy shit, 70, 80 pips. Oh my God. I get excited when I see this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a scalper on the 1 minute. This excites me. I'm on the 1 minutes now. I know it's not the greatest. The only thing that keeps me from saying buy or sell on 1 minutes is I know that you guys don't have good spreads. That's why I stay on the fives. But they're fast. Okay, they're very, very fast. Okay, so they're getting rejected down. Let's just follow into the 5 minute because we got a new 15-minute candle coming. Okay, so now we got a bearish bar. To those sellers that were saying, Ron, is it time to sell? Well, we see a lower high. We see a lower high. We came in that daily POC and they're pushing down. But they need to continue to fill a low and continue to advance it down. So far, that wick is higher than that wick. And it's still got buyers coming up. So we're in this dead flag right now. And it could just coil up and continue blue right through here. So we got to be careful, especially I'm talking to the sellers. I know the buyers, I know you guys are just buying the dips. Nothing to talk about you guys. I'm talking about the sellers. I'm trying to convince them to not sell right now. Okay, now the candle flipped in a hammer. Okay, you see how things flip? That was a nice black candle, but it did not close down there. There's still 27 seconds. That's why wait for bodies to close. You'll get way more confirmation unless you feel comfortable with what you're analyzing to just jump in on a bar prior to closing. Okay, that's why a candle has a time limit. They got 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 15, 30, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly, monthly. You pick the one that is suitable for you. Okay, so it closed as a bullish pin bar up here. We're just a few pips away from filling the high and continue driving. Now we got like a double top, it looks like, on a new 15-minute candle. What I mean by double top is come up there. There's the neckline coming back up. If this is like the double top, we should see it come down, maybe fill some of these wicks, come back in, and then drop a little bit. Come in here. I'll buy this dip. I'll wait there with a limit buy. But right now it's still building, right? Still inside here. If you really want to consolidate the volume, you got black, blue, black. So bull flag can continue out, but they could bring it down. So this is a new 15-minute candle that's bringing down this momentum right now. And these are big body. Remember yesterday I was trading with a 30 pip stop loss, okay? Like, just look at this candle alone, just this candle. This is a 100 pip candle, and it's just this little candle, 100 pips, okay? So this is where you got to also just not think buy, sell, buy, sell. Are you even thinking about your risk management right now? I'm being for real with everybody here. I'm being for real. This is a 100 pip candle, and it's barely even moving. Are you, like, whether you're considering a buy or sell, do you even know how much you're going to risk on this trade? There's going to be someone that's going to risk their entire account and get blown out. I know that. But there's nothing I can do about that. But there's other traders that actually, if they go or buy or sell, you got to know at least, like, if you're just, guys, if you were to sell right now and you have your stop loss just above that wick, you got 150 pip stop loss. Some people say, oh my God, 150 pips is crazy. Well, look at the volume. It's not me saying it. It's look at the volume and measure. Okay, so it came down and now it's flipping. This could be another continuous breakout buy, right? It could flip and fill those wicks and go. And then if you like that and your stop loss is just below this wick, you got 100 pip stop loss. Easy. Like, for example, if you were to buy, if this turns into a hammer right up there and you're below this wick, you have 100 pip minimum just below this wick. If you're below those wicks, you got 150 pip stop loss. If you're below the daily, you got 200 pip stop loss, right? And it could easily come down and take you out. So this is where you got to go micro sizing, unless you're fully confident that this is going to turn blue and just drive with minimal to zero drawdown. Am I getting through to anybody? Does that help? Like, I understand this. I don't need to keep reiterating this to myself. I'm trying to help you guys, and I hope it's getting through to you guys. So knowing if you're going to trade this type of market, this type of volatility, Trump talking constantly, and we can see 200-300 pip candles in minutes, right? You got to understand how much are you risking. If you get stopped out, you shouldn't cry. You shouldn't beat your computer up. You got to understand this is the game of trading in this volatility. A lot of you guys have not traded through war. Maybe this is your first time trading in wartime. It's not for rookies. It's not for beginners. So you have to have your mindset correct from right now. I've traded the financial crisis. I've traded many wars in Iraq, in Libya, in Afghanistan, you name it, all the wars. Gold was moving, oil was moving, Dow Jones was moving. I traded it, I saw it, and I'm telling you, I've never seen this type of volatility. Never in my life have I seen a 300 pip 1 minute candle. I can't say that. This is the first time too I'm adjusting my risk. It's been years. but I have to adapt to the markets. You have to, guys. If you want to be, a better trader, you have to be mature and adapt with the markets. You can't trade how you were trading 2 weeks ago. You can't trade the way how you were trading 6 months ago. If we go back and we're do a back testing session and we look at gold, how it was trading 2 years ago, you're going to say, Ron, what the hell is this? Is this a whole different security? What are we trading? No, it's the same. It's just we're in war. Like, look what's going on, okay? So look how that candle flipped. Now we're back up bullish. It's going to close now in 10 seconds. Look, it's a hammer, okay? See how it came black, 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 but did not advance, close below. Got those buyers and ready to continue maybe to drive through here. That's what I was just, this whole 20-minute yap was for sellers. That was for you guys. I was convincing you not to sell, okay? I'm looking out for you because I know you guys are itching to sell. There's no confirmations to sell. I'll sell with you guys. If I feel like it's correct setup, I'll sell with you guys. It's not ready for selling. But if you want to test out a sell, listen to what I'm saying. Go a feeler trade, 0.01. And then if you do get stopped out, it's a minimal loss. And then you can maybe switch your mindset and trade with the trend. Or just take a small loss and regroup. That's it. But when you're betting 20% of your entire account that you're taking a sell, and then you get your account blown up, and then you're wondering what happened, I'm telling you what's happening. I'm just trying to give some advice, right? And you see me, I'm still waiting for a pullback at this yellow line. I'm still waiting for a pullback at this purple line. I definitely am waiting for a purple pullback in here. I got my clock, and the market has not pulled back to me, right? When I'm waiting for a pullback, I got to wait for the pullback. You got to set, like when you set rules, you got to have some sort of rules. I can't just break my rules now because it hasn't came down and just start buying this candle. Then that goes against my rules. What the hell did I set an alert and wait for? For what? Right, guys? If you're going to wait patiently, you got to wait. Wait. Talk to me, guys. We can talk about sports. We can talk about other things we can talk about. But, you got to learn patience, okay? I know you're not going to learn it on this session with me, but if you want to trade every single day of your life, you got to know the markets are open all day, every day. Setting up alerts and waiting, you're going to buy with the bigger orders. You're going to sell with the bigger orders. Stop trading in no man's land because that's where we make a lot of mistakes. Look at BTC. I know it's like it's the same with everything. Nasdaq, Dow, gold, bullish. I understand. Yeah, it's moving off of the news. Ceasefire is good for the world. Bitcoin, Dow Jones, Nasdaq, stock markets are going to be rocking tomorrow. VIX is going to be negative tomorrow. I guarantee you VIX will be red tomorrow. That's the volatility index. This index, where the hell is it? Not on here. I moved it off. But volatility, if it continues, will be red tomorrow. We'll have a rocking green stock market. That's all it takes is Donald Trump to say ceasefire. Oil. A lot of you guys are trading oil. Is this good or bad for oil? Okay, oil. Nosedive coming down. Holy shit, $90 a barrel. I'm going to go fill up all the cars tonight overnight. I'm going to take jerry cans and fill them up. Oh, man. This is a good time to go grab oil tonight. Look at it just dropping, okay? Ceasefire, no bombing of the infrastructure. Supply and demand, okay? Look at it just dropping like a rock, okay? See how it was pumping? It was pumping all day today. If Trump was going to do something, oil was going to go $120, $140, $150 a barrel. Okay, if that actually was going to happen. Now he's chickened out, said no, we're 2 weeks, and then boom, big sell-off. To all those long oil buyers, see how Trump can destroy. That's why I pip and dip. If you were holding oil forever and forever and you think it's going to go $150, $200 a barrel, you need continuation of war. You need escalation. As soon as you have a ceasefire, look at it just drop. What is it? 20%, 22%. My goodness. Yeah, markets are wild, guys. Markets are crazy right now. We're not even in the futures market. Okay, so now we have Iran's Aragachi. Maybe I'm butchering his name. I'm sorry, guys. Safe transit in Strait of Hormuz possible for 2 weeks in coordination with Iranian armed forces. I'm going to repeat this. This is not Donald Trump saying this. This is the Iranian now, okay? Listen to this, guys, because this could dictate gold's direction, the US dollar's direction, oil's direction for the next 2 weeks. This is where we read forward guidance. You know, if there's an earnings call and we're listening to the CEO talking optimistic or pessimistic about the future, now we're getting firsthand knowledge from what's going on with this 2-week ceasefire. So they're giving safe transit in the Strait of Hormuz possible for 2 weeks in coordination with the Iranian armed forces. So that could further drop oil prices. But as soon as they say, no, this is not happening, then $90 a barrel will go back up to 100. And then we play that game again to see if there's escalation or not, okay? Okay, and then we have Australian officials said American military strikes against Iran have stopped according to the 2-week ceasefire agreement. That's according to New York Times, okay? Now we got gold pushing down, okay? We're moving into 7:30 in another 3-4 minutes, okay? So we see we came in there, pushing back down. Just going to mark that 5-minute high right up there. Again, so now I'm seeing a little bit of a move. It came up, coming back down. Let's say we come down. Maybe we'll come back in. Maybe that could be like double top if we're looking, and then gold could cool off a little bit, trade down into here, and then if you're selling, you have to know big hourly buyers could be waiting to buy your position right here and drive it right back up, right? So let's just follow this selling volume now that's in the market. So we made a high. This is our daily high, 4828, 4,828. The volume is right back in that kind of consolidated zone. We're moving into 7:30. If we look at our 30-minute candles, it's going to show us one massive 30-minute candle when Donald Trump said ceasefire. And we see the 30-minute candle we're trading right now. It's an inside spin top, which could continue going from 7:30 and continue being bullish. However, now we see the 30 minutes now are starting to pause. Okay, this might be a pause prior to going into the futures market at 8 p.m. But we're watching it here on these 5s. It's not easy to trade this type of volume. Okay, guys, I'm being really honest. You have to be very disciplined trading this type of volume, especially if you're selling. Otherwise, it's easier to just buy. Buying pullbacks, you're buying the trend. Place your stop loss below a critical level. Don't over-risk your account, and hopefully the market will continue trending up. That's it. If you're fighting the market and trying to sell, you got to understand your counter trading. You got to have counter trading rules, right? You got to know if you're in a sell and it comes down to that yellow line, you got to be doing something there. Regarding, I'm not saying close your entire trade, but I'm saying you got to do something. You got to take your stop loss, maybe go to a break even. Because what happens, it comes down there and it's a big blue candle coming right back up. At least if you hit a break even, you don't lose any money. If you don't, then they're targeting your stop loss, then you lose money. If it comes down there and I have rules. Like I take out 80%, leave 20% running. Especially if you're counter trading. You have to have counter trading rules. You got to have rules for trading with the trend. Rules. Trading is rules. You got to have rules. You don't want to guess every single day. If you recognize trending volume, you should know right away how to trade it. If you recognize its range volume, like how we had yesterday, you got to know how to trade it. If you're counter trading, you got to know how to trade it, right? You got to have rules. That's it. And that will make you more of a consistent trader. And then will prepare you for whatever the markets offer. Whatever the markets give you every single day, you're going to be ready for it. You're not guessing, right? How many of you guys are still guessing when you're trading? Don't be shy. I used to guess too when I was learning, but I don't guess anymore. I go with my analysis. Hopefully I can be patient and disciplined. Hopefully I'm using the proper risk management, and I don't get emotionally involved in these trades. I don't get married to my position. I don't cry. I don't get hurt if I get stopped out. I know it's part of the game. It's just being mature, and I want you guys to get there at one point. It takes time. You're gonna experience a lot of shit in these markets. Why do I think Trump chickened out? Well, look at the history. I didn't give him the nickname of Taco. He chickened out of everything. Do you guys remember when he started in April last year with the tariffs? 100% on these countries, 20% on these countries, 50%, and then chicken out. He does it. He's got a history of it. He makes all these deadlines and he doesn't stick to it, right? It's not me, it's him. If you make a deadline, you stick to it. You don't keep moving the goalpost. But you're probably a big Trump fan, so you support him. That's good on you. I don't support him. I think he's a piece of shit. I think he is a corrupt piece of shit. I said it. YouTube will probably give me a strike. I don't give a fuck. Fuck YouTube. Fuck Trump. I said it. YouTube pays us 10 cents to be here. So fuck YouTube and fuck Trump. Sorry, guys, if you got your kids in the room. Not you guys on YouTube. I mean YouTube as the corporation, for the streamers. They give us a hard time. They censor us every time we say something. Okay, so new 30-minute candle. I want to see some type of structure. I want to see something. Okay, so we came up. Now it's coming down. Okay, we had a wick there, a wick there, a wick there, a wick there. We're going to get another wick. Maybe a good buying opportunity, 4,800 if it comes down here. Maybe then we see it move up. Okay, remember the yellow line is a daily point of interest. Is it possible for Bitcoin to hit 80K in the next 2 weeks? Oh yeah, absolutely. It's been coiling up from 65 to 70,000 for months now. So it's ready to expand. If we have this ceasefire and it's legit, I can see Bitcoin hitting 80. No problems with that. If you see one massive liquidity grab, listen to what I'm saying. If you see a big grab come down, it breaks 65, 60, and it's kind of a quick wick, bouncing right back up, then they cleaned the board. They took out all the pending orders that were sitting there. They got the volume, and now it's ready to move it up to 80. 100%, I agree with you. Bruce, this is fun trading this. It can be fun. If you pip and dip out of these candles, it can be fun. But holding for large moves, you know what I mean? It gets stressful. But if you're just looking for some nice candles, I know I don't even have to measure this candle. It's a minimum 100 pips. Could be nice. Just get in and out, But I know we're looking for bigger moves. Not everyone just wants to just trade one candle. That's my style. I love trading just one candle. In and out, literally. Pip and dip. You're investing in Doge. As soon as you say the word invest and you use a shit coin, I can't take you serious. I'm sorry, my bro. Lion, when you use those two words, invest, and then you use a shit coin, Dogecoin, I gotta say, there's other better investments to invest in. but if that's your investment, good luck to you. I heard some people investing in the Haktua coin. like, come on. Don't use a shit coin in the word investment in the same sentence. I'll take you more serious if you say Nvidia, if you say Apple, if you say Microsoft. I can take you more serious. Okay, so we're closing with good volume. Selling, we got some selling volume to cool off. We haven't cooled off this major move, but we're cooling off. So any dip buyers, maybe if you want to buy a pullback around here at 4,800, this might be your opportunity to look for a dip buy. But remember, down in here would be better, right? So could just come down in here, bounce back up, then they push it right through here. Okay, might hold here. We're now trading at the 9 EMA. Okay, so I'd like to see, can we tap into that yellow line, 4,800, possibly move up? Okay, now if you're buying, you're still buying into resistance. There's some resistance, but it's still obviously on an uptrend that started with the news. Okay, so this is the first decent pullback we've had so far. If you want to start like a Fibonacci from, when we opened to this high right now, you grab your fib tool, opening price, all the way to that high. We're looking for retracements. So, look at where the retracement is. See my big green zone? There's the 618, 0.5, and the 3.2. It's right in here. That's where we want to buy in here, right? But it might not come in there. It might be a shallow pullback here and move back up. Then they might send it right back down. And this is your optimal buying area. Like I said earlier, that hourly inside here, where we cut the hourly bullish candle from 6 p.m. in half. Did you guys see how that lined up? See this Fibonacci? From when we opened that big bullish candle at 6 p.m. to this high right now, you see right there? It's telling me that that's the point of control of all of that volume right in there. There's the 618, 0.5, and the 382 right in here. That's your optimal buying area. You might have to wait after this call. I don't know if it will come in there because right now, still see how we found some support. It's a bullish candle coming up right now. Will it be a nice bullish engulfing candle? Can we build off of this to continue to move up? Okay. Okay, so you see it came up bullish, lower high, pushing back down. Let's see where this volume will close. It's closing in 2 minutes. We're hovering right around the 50% of that previous black candle. Okay, so are we going to find a little support right here? And we're about 20 minutes, 22 minutes away from futures market, okay? So far that was a decent pullback. Buyers are buying it up. Let's see how we're going to close. Big rejection. Remember, this was happening to us yesterday when we bought. We waited for pullbacks. We were buying, but then they kept rejecting it back down. So we're seeing that right now. There's a big rejection. Will it close with a little bit of blue volume? Will they close it black below there? Then it's going to push down. And then we wait to see what happens at the yellow daily point of interest, 4,800 psychological level. Okay, so there they rejected now. They exhausted all of that blue volume. Now pushing back down, closing in 45 seconds. So you see now they've pinned it and it's a shooting star candle, continue to come down. So if you bought that, it did come up blue, 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 but you know, we got to wait for closing, right? Do I think sellers are stepping in? Yeah, they are stepping in. But buyers are also stepping in down here as well. Okay. We're still in that consolidated range. We're just ranging, going blue, black, could come up blue again. We're now the volume is stuck in here. It's fun trading when you get that crazy volume, but now it's like yesterday's session where we had all that tough volume, right? Okay, so it closed again bullish right above here. Did not close above 50% of that bearish candle. So sellers could still technically push it down unless it kind of builds. We've got our 9 EMA. We still haven't tagged. What if it comes down black, black, black to the yellow line and picks up a wick? That could be a clue telling us that they've tagged a daily point of interest. Okay, maybe it just holds around here and then now continuing ready to go back up blue. This is where if it builds, it could fill that wick and get back up to there. If you want to buy like a little retracement buy right in this zone. Okay, I'm going to go in a buy. I'm going to test out this little retracement area. Okay, my stop loss now, my stop loss is just below the yellow line. Okay, my stop loss is below the yellow line, just below it. That's going to be my stop. Okay, and then my reward would be to see if we can come back up and test these bodies. Okay, so I'm trying to buy a shallow pullback. It pulled back. Trying to buy the bounce off here and see if we can make our way back up. I have to, if it goes up there, I have to respect this area. Could be potentially like a double top. So I do have to respect that area. I'm in a buy buying this shallow pullback. But I know it could get rejected and come back down to the daily. That's why my stop loss is just below it, because I don't want it to come break below there and then it's got a lot of easy volume it can continue to push down on here. So I just want to see if this level here can hold up. This is a shallow pullback, smaller buy entry. If I get the bigger one later, that's where I'm going to have a potential bigger percentage down in here at deeper depth of market. This is just a shallow pullback, shallow size, small size, testing out to see if there's some buyers here. Later on, I have my alert set down there. Bigger depth of market, bigger point of interest, bigger point of control. That's where I could utilize a different lot size. This is just testing shallow pullback. Suspicious volume. See, like how these candles are so tiny now compared to these big body candles. This is where, you know, it's just coiling up in with just right here at 4, 8, 10. So it could easily be a black candle that just coils up and drops. It could be a blue candle that coils up and comes through here. These are those difficult little doji candles. Like when we had all this massive volume and then the volume just like basically has no heartbeat. So it's just coiling up. See, I just got to see it close blue above this red line to build off of it a little bit, but sellers are still here. Yeah, I entered long, buy. Yeah. If you never entered, don't enter right now because it could come down and I get stopped out. You'll probably get a better entry down into here. Where my stop loss is would be a good entry, right? Use my stop loss as an entry. That's deeper. Closing in 30 seconds, and we're going into a new 15-minute candle at 7:45. Okay, here's the close. So closed above the red line. If it's a small, tiny pullback, I could use the red line to see if it will gather a wick. It's rather small. It's a bullish ignited candle with a short wick. So even if we refuel and just fill up, I'm looking to fill above this wick to get it above 4815. Okay, we lost our opening position. So if it retests that red line, I got it from that black candle right there. That's still the cut point, but now we're closed with a little tiny bit of blue volume, so that red line could be minor support. But you see, like if it still holds this little red line with this type of volume we're trading, it shows right there the strength of it. See that bullish candle? Now, did it do its job to break above this wick for 4815? It has not. So that's equal highs. And then that's where it gets pushed back down, but now it comes back up, refueling at that opening position. So now we got to see it refuel and continue to fill through here and then fill this wick, right? But it's still got technical tweezer top highs. Okay, there's now we filled. So now when we fill and we break the high, can our 15-minute candle continue to drive and fill so we can fill up our next 5-minute candle, okay? And we're still trading in this consolidated zone, right? Where it's going up, it's coming down. Could go up, could come back down. Could go up, could come down. Until we can close above the zone, then we could target the high or the double top, okay? So I'm going to reduce my risk now. I'm going below this wick. Look at where I am now. I've reduced my risk. I haven't taken profit. I've reduced my risk. I'm not at a break even, but see where my stop loss was? It was originally right here. My stop loss is now right here, below this. So I just reduced my risk. So if it comes down, I'll get stopped out, okay? But I'm not going to allow it to come all the way down here because I still see that there's still resistance. That took you out, Lady Stone? What took you out? Break even. Oh, okay. Oh, you went to break even right away. Okay. Yeah, I know. It was just 40 pip move, nothing special. But so I have my stop loss just below here, guys. I'll verbally tell you if I get stopped out. Not much risk. Again, small risk. Small risk. Reason why I reduced my risk there was because that equal highs and then it pushed back down. I'm still in it because we got that higher high. So I still want to see if the 15-minute candle can continue to build and get me to where I want to go. But I know that there's a sellers present and then I don't want a big black candle just coming right through here. So number one thing in trading is learning risk management. I'm okay with losing that much. That's nothing with this type of volume, okay? But the reward, if it continues to build, the reward could be a great reward with minimal risk. Just buying a shallow pullback. But still, there's a lot of resistance. So it could be a big black candle just come through here. And I don't want it. If it fills this wick, fills that wick, come down there. I don't want to give extra pips to the market. For what? For what? It's good enough. The buyers are not stepping in now. Then you got to continue waiting it out. This is shitty volume. I know always now at this time, going right into the futures. That's another thing. Tight stop loss going into the futures. I know it could take me out, and then futures is a rocket. I understand. But it could also be a rocket going right down in the futures market. So risk management is my number one job as a trader. Obviously, it's to make profit too, but got to watch your risk. Okay, I'm just below this wick. There's still a little support down there. I'm still in, still holding it, but I'm risking 40 pips. Not much. I'm still in. My stop loss is below this candle at 740. I'm below 4808. Okay, let's see if we can fill, pop that wick. Okay, because we got the resistance. Our 15-minute candle's building. It's good. I like that. I like building, but I want build and I want expansion. I wanna go after these seller stop losses, just like they were targeting my stop loss down here. It's a game of targeting stop losses, basically. Okay, that's a good push. That's 50 pips. Okay, but we want to maybe trade somewhere in here, get 70, 80 to 100. How much did I buy? I bought 1 billion lots. 1 billion lots. If I win this trade, I'm going to give everyone on this call $1 million. Okay, nasty wick again. We made a high. We made a higher high. Nasty rejection wick. Now we're getting closer to that futures market. This is when volatility comes in. Still sitting there with my stop loss below there. I didn't go to a break even yet. I didn't take anything out. I have no problem risking 40 pips on this move. But the reward could be large. Good reward if it can break right through here. And this is shitty volume. This is shit. You know, we're stuck in this, again, this consolidated neutral zone. It's building, accumulating for futures market. Hopefully the buyers are accumulating to break it out for a new high, but we got to understand that sellers are accumulating too. They could dump it down as well, okay? So we still have our 15-minute candle building. We still have a nice strong 5-minute candle coming right back to the high. Now breaking for a new higher high with 2 minutes to go, okay? That push is 60 pips, 60, 65 up there. If we trade into 50% of that bearish candle, we're looking at 90 to 100. I would like to revisit the point of control, like the point of interest of those bodies. That would be 120 pips. Now, if you're considering break even, 80 pips could be a break even, right? I'm going to go to a break even. 80, well, there it is. There it is, 100 pips. I'm going to take out 80% up there. Taking out 80%. That's a great profit. 100 pips, minimal risk. Okay, so I'm taking 80% is out, and I got 20% running now going into the futures market, and hopefully we get a bomb going through there. Okay, but if it comes all the way back down, all I'm risking is the 20% profit. No stop loss, nothing. Okay, so did you guys see when it was building? My original stop loss when I took the trade was right here. That was the shallow pullback. Just the shallow pullback. Saw it come down, and this candle entry stop loss. I placed a bigger stop loss, and then as it was building, reduced my stop loss. Finally, when it went up over 100 pips, I go to a break even. Okay. You guys are sending me your wallets for the $1 million? Send it to Donald Trump. He's got all the money. Send it to Big Trump and his sons. They're the ones cleaning up the markets. Us, we're not doing as well as them. Did you guys understand that trade? Hit the likes. Subscribe, guys. Did you guys learn how to buy a shallow pullback? The buy was easier than selling the market. You know, when you're selling in an uptrend, it's stressful. The buy, I was okay. I was watching it, made a high. Yeah, it pulled back. But see how small the pullbacks were? Wasn't anything ridiculous, right? And then when it reached my target, remember what I said? Got to respect that red line, right? That's the body. When it comes in there, that's the resistance, point of interest. Thanks, Timmy. Good for you. Cole, easy $90. Attaboy. Good shit. $90 adds up, right? Good for you, man. Whether it was $9, $90, 900 or 9,000, guys. Good for everyone. Okay. Now, I have 20% remaining, right? At a break even. The runner is for it to go as high as it wants to go, but also for learning purposes. I like to be emotionally involved in a trade. I learn more that way. It's still, I consider it, even though it's only 20%, it's still money, right? As opposed to just being on the sidelines and trading. I'm emotionally invested in this. I'm in it, you know? So if it comes back down, I follow it. I want to see what it's doing. Is it respecting 50% of this body right now? Like if we were cutting that in half, is the support still holding up? I continue to learn with this so that if I'm going to take a trade tomorrow or the next day, I'm learning. I'm continuous. I'm not just staring at my profit loss. I'm not just staring at the money. I'm also watching what's happening, right? And then I want to know, was it good that I went to a break even? Because sometimes, you know, you don't do that and then this happens, right? And then you're wondering what the hell happened. So I utilize this for review, for journaling, for everything. And continue to watch how it's still holding. Will it continue to go? You know, you learn with it. You learn with it. And someone says, well, Ron, why did you take out 80%? Well, that 80% could be my daily goal. You know, like everyone trades different, right? Like I'm saying, I'm not looking for a massive move. I think I missed the massive move when the day started, right? It was all the Trump news. Now the market, look, it could be a double top coiling up too. Like, guys, understand that it could be doing this as well. Look, came up, back down. We bought that shallow pullback. It was nice. But what happens if it does this? Breaks, and then we get that massive drop coming down in the futures. That's where the better buying opportunity is. Remember what I was saying? I'm waiting down there, like I said, deeper discount, bigger discount, deeper depth of market, bigger hourly point of control, bigger orders down there. This was just a shallow pullback. It's like when you go to the restaurant, you eat an appetizer. You guys know what I mean? You order an app. This is mozzarella sticks. Down here, this is the steak and lobster. This is your main course. Okay, you guys understand that analogy? I love food. Maybe you guys understand that. Okay, this right here is some chicken. But we want that. Is there a steak or tacos? What do we got? What do we got in here? Let's see. What do we got? What are we eating tonight? We're going to have a glass of wine down here. I'll take a glass of wine, indica. We'll smoke indica. We'll have a glass of wine together. And we got to eat some steak. What? There's no steak on here? Come on. No steak? Shit. We got to put the pancakes in there. Okay? Glass of wine and pancakes. That's all. And sometimes our chicken, you know, we can eat some protein there too. Okay, so runners are running going into the futures market. Runners now are 220 pips. Shit. See, you got to love when volume moves. But be ready. Wall Street, 1 minute, or Wall Street, oh my God. Futures, 1 minute. If it closes above here, maybe we flip this zone green, pull back, we get support, we continue driving. Get ready for volatility, okay? Holy shit, okay? Our next daily point of interest is yellow line 4871. Wow, okay? Okay, get ready. 17 seconds. Let's watch. Okay, look at also, guys, the support, right? Cut that candle in half. I know it's not a point of control candle, but it's a nice candle cut in half. It came down, boom, back up, filled the wick, breakout, drive that way. Holy shit, we started bullish ignited. Okay, this is volatility. Sorry, guys, I got to get some lines here. Okay, we got equal highs right now. Okay, so now if it comes down, I'm making this red zone green because that was the red zone. We closed above it, green. So if we continue, oh shit, if we can break this, we're eating. We're going to go for 300 pips. Okay, so far holding. Let's get that futures breakout. Squeeze all these sellers. That's why you don't want to sell. I told you, if you're selling, short pullbacks, shallow pullbacks. Buyers are buying. Okay, this might be now a range of consolidation to flag right now for this bar right in here. Hopefully we flag and we break out. There we go, breakout. Come on, pop. There we go. I'm going to close my trade. That's it. That's a daily goal. I'm closing at 48.40, closed. 48.40, I just got filled. Out. I'm out, okay? Now you guys do what you're doing. I got out at 48.40. That was almost 300 pips. Beautiful. On the runner too. Wow, okay? We bought the shallow pullback. Excellent, guys. So reward, you know when I was sitting there with a 40 pip stop loss for a 300 pip reward, what is that? That's like 8 to 1 on your money, 10 to 1 on your money. You know when scalpers say we trade 1 to 1 and then guys laugh at me? Well, if you know where you're entering, you got a nice stop loss, look at the reward, okay? I risked 40 pips, 40 to make almost 300. You got it. That's a good fucking R&R. To all the R&R traders out there that always dog me for a 1 to 1 or 1 to 2. They say, oh, Ron, you don't trade for a 1 to 10, a 1 to 5. There it is. Holy, congratulations, guys, if you're getting runners. Ron's going to have a glass of wine tonight. Ron's going to eat some pancakes tomorrow morning. We're going to have some chicken. What else are we going to have? Why is there no steak on here? I'm going to have a steak, guys. I'm going to go fire up the grill. Is this a steak? What is this? There's no T-bone. Are you serious? How is there not a T-bone on here? Okay, I'll eat some hamburgers. We eat together. There is by the chicken? Lady Stone, I don't see it. Oh, this. Okay. There we go. It's got to be halal. It's got to be halal. I'm just playing with you guys. I'm playing. You guys are funny tonight. It's got to be halal. You guys got me. And Bismillah. You're right. Oh, man. Guys, but tape to tape, like from yellow tape to yellow tape, if you guys got runners, like the big stake is up there by that yellow line. I'm not in this trade anymore. You know, I trade closed, but if you guys are running that, it's going to be a 600 pip move with pullbacks, continue to drive. Oh, my God. Guys, this was a fun session, but all fun aside, like the markets, the world is for real right now. All this geopolitical tension. Thank God that we got a ceasefire because that could have been catastrophic. Guys, I don't know if you know that Iran has a population of 100 million people. And to start bombing their infrastructure, like they were going to bomb the water facilities. These people would not have water to drink. They were going to bomb their power plants. They would have no electricity to 100 million people. Like, this would have been catastrophic, right? And thank God that there's no escalation on Donald Trump's part. Hopefully they get to a ceasefire and we get back to normal life here. But guys, any questions on today's call? Someone's going to come in and say, well, what the hell's all this food over here? But did you guys see? Okay, remember I taught you guys. We were talking. Selling is not the best idea. If you sell, you got to have counter trading rules, right? If you cut those 3 black bars, they're nice. We could also see like a move coming down. But you got to know, like, those drops are 200 pips. Get your money and get out. Get this chicken and get out. Okay, because if not, it's coming to patient buyers. Remember, I said I'm not buying this high. I'm not buying this high. I'll entertain a pullback down here, right? I would love a better pullback down in here, maybe later tonight. How Emmanuel was saying, keep these levels on your charts. Maybe 2-3 hours from now, it's going to come down there. It's going to give me an alert. It's going to come do this, and I'm back in a buy. And I'm eating more pancakes down here. I'm eating more chicken down here. I'm going to sip a glass of wine and have a joint. I'm going to fire up the barbecue and have a hamburger. You got to know where to place your bets. You got to know where to trade, okay? And just patiently wait. Understand, if you wait, you might eat pancakes, chicken, have a glass of wine, have a hamburger, and you're going to smoke a joint, okay? In that order, okay? We're going to have pancakes. We're going to eat some chicken, wash it down with a glass of wine, have our hamburger, and then we smoke a joint. In that particular order. That's the order I do it. Do you guys have your own order? now you guys got me playing with these emojis. Wow. Okay. Now, I'm out of the trade. I always ask, is anyone still holding? Have you reduced your risk? Do you have a trailing stop loss? What is your plan right now? What are you guys doing? New entry? I don't need a new entry. I just hit my daily goal. There's no new entry for this guy. If you want a new entry, you wait for a pullback down here, maybe buy where all of these buyers were. Maybe it pulls back down into here. Like I said, deeper pullback down in there. Place an alert and allow the market to come down to you, okay? That's it, right? If you hit your daily goal, you don't need another trade. You don't need another entry. You don't need another setup. Closed, Timmy? Out, Lady Stone? Good. Bruce, out. Lady Stone, holding small. Maybe we'll continue to keep going. Christoph, share the chart? Absolutely. Well, do you want it with all the emojis? Should I clean it up? Let me just clean it up. If I send the chart, does it send it with all of these emojis or no? I've never done that before. I'm just going to clean it up, okay? But Christoph, you know my charts, okay? So you know that was the first 5-minute box that broke out. This is that hourly one. This was that buy we just had. Let me just get rid of this stake here. Okay, and then let me just clean up here for you. And this zone too, see this green zone? That was the resistance, cut that bar in half. Even if it pulls back in here, look at the number, 48.25. That could be maybe a potential pullback buy right in there. Like this move coming down now. Could come right down in there and go back up. Now we see bigger rejections. Now we're in the bigger red zone. Now we're closer to that daily yellow line. This is where it could do like double tops and then really start to drop down, okay? Like, you got to understand context. Please understand context when you're trading. Where are you trading at? Now you're trading close to a daily point of interest, right? And now you see big rejection wicks. So right when I see that, this is what's telling me there could be a potential. This could start the resistance on the 5 minutes to maybe push the market down. But you see how we come up. Again, it could come back down. Buyers could be there or where we were. Let's say they're right here. Bring it back up. Let's say grab some liquidity, tags up there, comes back down. There's your head and shoulder pattern. This could be getting ready for your sells to take you back down to this big hourly zone. And then you're up 100, 200, 300, 400 pips coming down. Respect this green zone, because that could be where those big buyers are waiting to bring it right back up. If you're in the sell and it closes below there, then you're trading with the momentum. You're continuing. You change that zone to red and you might be dropping back down. Just like these buyers here. Just like these buyers. If they continue bringing it back up, yeah, it's continuing to go up, might break. This red zone turns to green and they might break it, continue to break out. Remember, just follow your zones and just follow the closing volume. See, now it's coming down. So like in the big buy, if you don't do anything, it could come all the way right back down to entry, and then you're scratching your head why you didn't do anything, right? That's how markets move. They're very psychologically demanding on you. So I don't feel bad taking money out, right? Someone says, Ron, why don't you hold? Why don't you hold? You guys have seen a lot of my live calls where I hold 100 pips and then I don't do anything, and then it comes right back down to break even or stop loss. Not on today's session. That was a daily goal. I hit those two losses yesterday for 30 and 30 pips, 60 pips, and you wait patiently. Like I say, the next day, wait patiently, and you can make your losses back and make some money. That's what trading is. Learn how to recover, learn from it, and come back stronger. That's it. You're not going to make profitable trades every single day. Some days that winning streak is going to be over, but you got to learn how to bounce back from it, bounce back up strong. Don't be mad at the markets. Don't be revenge trading. Don't be upset. Just review your trade and understand, did you do something? Did you do something good? Did you do something bad? Okay, guys, that's it for me. I'm going to go now. I'm going to go work out. Have a good workout. I will see you guys. Sorry, just 1 second. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you guys. We have on YouTube a new Learn How to Trade in 15-minute series. We've done 2. I'm going to upload another one tomorrow. Okay, they're going in order. Please watch those, guys. You'll learn everything that we just kind of talked about regarding candlesticks, and it will make much more sense. I need you guys to watch those tutorials, because then you're going to know what I'm talking about in these live sessions. Why I'm taking a trade, entry points, wicks, this, that. You'll learn. I promise you, if you watch those, I'm trying to keep them 15 minutes because I want you to learn with those 15 minutes. It's straight to the point, no BS, no fluff. And they're on YouTube for you. They have a yellow thumbnail, so it sticks out. Guys, if you want to join the team, join the team. We have lots of education. I could spend all day's call going through this education, courses, webinars, boot camps. We have the stock and options boot camp coming up. So much things going on in here. Free blogs, the trade ideas. I didn't even get to show you guys the trade ideas. Like here, this was the sell on NASDAQ today. We were looking for sells below 24,080, push down. We use a static line. See the big rejection wicks come back down, close below. Then you get the bigger push down. Markets, if you traded this morning, were choppy, right? They were tough, but it's still watching structure right here. We were looking, when the market pushed down, we were waiting for it to come back up and sell at a premium. This psychological area, 46.50. You see how it came down, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. Black volume closed below, come back up, they reject it. There's a 3-bar play. Inside bar, sell right there. You can catch right there. 130, 150 pips, right? So just try your best, guys, to follow these signals. These signals are really good at finding points of interest, helping you guys out. There is trade breakdowns, trade management to help you guys out. Here was Bitcoin. There was a signal on Bitcoin to look for buys above 68,900. There's a closing volume, and it's gone. What is Bitcoin at? 71, 72,000 now. Hopefully we see 80,000 on Bitcoin. And guys, one final thing. We have a free Telegram channel. It's pinned at the top of YouTube for all of you guys. Join it, okay? You get everything. All of our links to our YouTube sessions. Guys, Zoom, if you want to upgrade your membership, look at what you're getting, okay? You'll get a one-on-one with me, okay? 2-hour call, right? You're going to get the 3-month premium plan. If you don't know what the 3-month premium plan is, it's everything we offer here, right? It's the, go to products, it's a 3-month, go to quarterly, and here's the premium right here. You're going to get all of this, okay? Main thing is you get all of our indicators, all of the scanners. You're going to get all of the trade ideas, right? Daily trade ideas and setups. You're going to get all of our live sessions with myself and Dave in Tokyo and New York's. You're going to get access to all of the education and the Discord community, okay? All of that, you get that for 3 months, one-on-one with me, and a 6-day stock and options bootcamp. Even if you don't care to learn about stock and options, it will be recorded and uploaded to the website if you miss it. But you get all of this for same thing and the price we've slashed it $250. 5 guys already messaged us and signed up. There's 5 more spots. I'm just putting it out there because the one-on-ones take a lot of my time. I go at least minimum. Ask any of the guys who've had a one-on-one with me. A lot of guys just message me and say, Ron, can I do a one-on-one? And I do it on Saturdays, Sundays. I make time. Minimum 2 hours with me, okay? So that's my family time, but I spend it with you. I can't do 20 people, 100 people, so it's limited, guys. I want to do this for you guys, and Dave wants to do it. So it's basically, we're cutting that prices from $1,200 to $500 to $250, okay? And we want you guys to join the program, trade with everyone in Discord, trade with Dave, learn, spend some time. You need at least 3 months to go over some webinars. You can't do it in one night, okay? We know life is busy. You got families. We understand this. This is the Discord community. Everyone is in here. Forex, Tyler, Bernard is in here. Serge is in here. These are elite traders. Sherry is amazing. Look at the news she's dropping in here. Like, she keeps us all in check. Like, Sherry, and she's doing phenomenal with her trading and everything, guys. Everybody working like a team. Nigel, everybody. I respect you guys. Continue, please, sharing your charts in Discord, engaging in there. We learn and earn as a team, and we literally eat together, okay? So, guys, that's it for me. Have a good night. Enjoy tomorrow's session. Please trade careful this week. Tomorrow, then, Wall Street opens up with all of the news that we just saw. So be very careful. We could see a very green day in the markets, but there could be nice, healthy pullbacks to buy, right? If you're going to trade the stock market or whatever you're trading, Dow Jones, NASDAQ during Wall Street, maybe there's going to be a dip buy that you can buy, okay? So right now, the futures market has released the news. The volume is trading in the futures. It'll move into Europe. Europe will bring the news and the volume into pre-New York. That will open up COMEX and any New York news we have. And then finally, it's going to go into Wall Street, okay? So we got to follow this. And then we're going to come back with you guys after Dave does New York. I'll be with you guys tomorrow again for Tokyo. And we'll see what's going on again, okay? So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Solid call. Thank you guys on YouTube for not spamming today's chat. It was, see how it works out. Really nice. Good vibe, good flow, and good positivity, guys. Okay, thank you. And have a great day. Spend some time right now with your family and enjoy your night. And you see, guys, how it's retracing right back down. Just like it did here, it retraced back down. It could retrace back down and go back up. But that's what I'm saying. Could be the double top, right? Because context matters. Understand, I know that word context. Context. There's context to everything. When I talk, there's context to what I'm saying. This, when we're looking at the chart, there's context. I put more context emphasis on a yellow line because I know it's a daily point of interest. That's why I put more emphasis on buying close to this yellow line. You understand what I'm saying? This green zone down here, the hourly point of control, the context of this candle is if you go to the hourly right now, the big massive 6 p.m. Donald Trump in the market open, why I put context on that, that's the point of control of that hourly candle that the most recent pullback was the yellow line that we bought, that 4,800. It has not came down in here. That's not to say by midnight or 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. Europe, it's not coming back in there. If it comes in there, that's where you're looking to potentially buy. That's why I have an alert in there because this has not been engaged, right? So pending orders could be filling for the pullback to buy gold back up and take it back up. And then maybe if it's already making a top up there, that could be the double top. Then it comes back down to this zone, and then sellers break it, and then it flips red, and then gold is selling off going into COMEX in New York tomorrow, for example. Just trying to show you a wave of what could happen. But we place emphasis on these points of control. And that's where you look for high probable setups, right? And I hope you guys are learning with us live every single day, okay? Thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys. Hit the likes on your way out. Kindly helps out. Leave us a comment. And please watch those 15-minute tutorials. I promise you guys they will help you out so much. I'm going as if I was learning to trade. Everything I know as if today was my first day. So the first one we ever did was learning the open, high, low, close. Very basic. The OHLC. So you know when I talk about where a candle opens, opening balance, this came low, that was the low. It did not close down there, it came back to the opening balance. It flipped, that's the high, and then it came back down and it closed right here. Then I look at the volume. Second tutorial was the body of volume. Are they big body candles or are they thin body candles? Remember I told you this doji was a thin body candle and it was accumulating, and you see how it accumulated, and then we had the bullish breakout. Okay, and then the third one that I'm going to release tomorrow is wicks, wick analysis. Understanding the size of the wicks, what do they represent? They represent momentum, they represent rejections. We have big wicks, we have small wicks. They all have different meanings. Learn the language of price action, because when you're trading, you will understand exactly what's happening. And it will, I promise you, step by step, if you watch each one of those tutorials, you're going to learn, and join myself, Dave, and Discord and everybody on the lives. And then you put what you learn to action. Okay, guys? And just please, while you're learning, just manage your risk. Use proper risk. Go on a demo account. There's nothing wrong. No one's going to make fun of you if you're using a demo account. Those days are over where people make fun of you. You're now really learning how to trade, which can financially change your life. So don't take this lightly. Take it serious, okay? When you're learning, learn with a demo and learn the concept of trading. Stop looking at your profit and loss. That will come later on. Trust the process, but learn, okay? Because after we learn the candlesticks, we're going to start to move into what is support, what is resistance, what bodies of candles should we identifying at these levels, what's a supply zone, what's a demand zone, what's an order block in the market, what is a 2-bar pattern, what is a Tetris piece, what is a fuck you candle, what is a double bottom, what is a head and shoulder, shit like that, what is a liquidity grab. I'm going to break shit down that you guys are really going to understand. When we're trading, you're going to understand what I'm saying. You're going to know how to identify, how to do a point of control, how to properly use your Fibonacci, how to properly use these indicators. All of this shit, guys, we're going to break it down for you, okay? Step by step. It's putting the pieces of the puzzle together, okay? One piece at a time, and it's going to make complete sense. Sorry, Christoph, I forgot to... Ron smokes a lot of dope. Ron smokes a lot of weed, so I forgot to give you my chart. 1 second. You got to remind Unk. Unk smokes a lot of weed these days. 1 second. I got you. See, sometimes you got to remind me. Unk likes to yap. Okay. Now you see it's coming right now back into this area, which was resistance right there. I brought it across into the future. That body of volume closed above. Now we're engaging in it. So right in there. So it's properly came down. Now if we see it consolidating, we could see it turn back up possibly. But maybe selling pressure has more selling pressure. Maybe it wants to drop back down to where we originally bought. Okay. So you see how it came in? It's got a wick. It's getting rejected back out. Look how much time is left on the candle. 1 minute and 50 seconds. I see a black bar, black bar, black bar, black bar. It's making a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So it's trending down just like this. So, you know, if you wanted to buy up there, you FOMO bought the highest point and then you probably suffered a stop loss. Now it's coming into patient buyers that want to buy a pullback, right? But you got to watch, maybe see how it's getting rejected out of there. So what it's doing is it's executing those pending orders sitting there. Those are like sitting orders, waiting patiently. They've been executed and they've already came up 40, 50 pips in profit, but could come back down, could close below, could flip. It just engaged and triggered some of those pending orders, okay? Just like it did down in here. right? But the candle has not closed until 60 seconds, okay? Look at now how it flipped. That's a pin bar, okay? I'll just stick with you guys on the close of this candle, okay? So you see the big rejection, okay? But you see when it comes up to the opening balance, again, the sellers keep pushing it down. Those are offers. They're all offering at the opening position. Whoever sold when this candle opened, they're still there protecting and pushing it down. See how that rejected and tried to turn like a bullish pin bar and a hammer, but they're still there holding that price down. So this is a fight between the buyers and sellers now out of this point of control and with this opening balance, because this could, reverse the move back up. So these sellers are protecting their sells to continue to push it down, to break this block and drop it down further. Once you learn this, it's fascinating. Like you really understand price action. It's a language. It's a language. I know some of you guys don't understand my language, but you got to understand. Did you see how it just, boom, it just shot down black and it just closed near the low? That's telling me that that's some serious selling pressure, moving the momentum right at the close. So I like to cut that bar in half. And the buyers now have to come back up and test 50%. Now you see short wick, it came up, lower high, sellers are still pushing it down now. So now it's triggering deeper into this green box. And it might close below, and then this box turns red, and then we could see it further push down. So you see the first engagement when it came in there, it showed a big rejection. It showed it coming back up, but as soon as it got to the opening price, boom, the sellers were there offering right back down, okay? And now you see it coming right through here, okay? Maybe now look at, what pattern is this you recognize now? Okay, this looks like the left shoulder where we bought out of. There's the head coming back. Maybe we're going to trade in the right shoulder. And then if the sellers continue to push it down here, we could get that selling pressure to come back down to the bigger chicken steak box down in there. Okay, but you see how it broke? Now it's coming back up, just like here, where it broke and then it came back and the volume closed inside the green box and started to move. So they grabbed, now it broke. Grab pending orders again, grab liquidity. Now, if this candle does the same situation, like here, turns blue, consolidates, could start that next leg up, but it's still got black pressure pushing down. The 15-minute candle is still bearish pushing down, guys. Okay? So hopefully that helps, like to understand, guys, what's going on. You don't want to just kind of just buy anywhere because you see a blue candle, or you just sell because you see a black candle. Sometimes just wait it out. Let the volume move, follow it, and watch where it closes. It will tell you more context, and you'll learn a lot more. And then you'll probably make a better decision as opposed to just trading on impulse. And if you miss out on a move, big deal. Okay, you miss out on a move. Happens to every single trader. Then you're going to look for another move. It's all good, right? Especially if you're trading on the 5 minutes, you're going to find lots of trades. Okay. Thank you, guys. Christoph, I put the chart in. I put the link in the chat. Okay, it's there for you. See if those levels. Just watch them. See if they tag later tonight, and see what happens. Observe, and then understand what the importance of a top-down analysis. The top-down analysis will set you up for success in your trading day. Believe me. Okay, guys. Have a good day. Unk is out. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless everyone. It was an awesome call. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you, everyone on Zoom. YouTube, have a good night, guys. Message us, email us if you want to join that the boot camp and get in. Okay, guys? A few more spots left. Have a good day, guys. Go Habs, Danny. I didn't even see the score. I gotta check it out. Here we go. Second period. I'm going to go watch the end of the second and third. And Tampa and Ottawa 0-0. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you, guys.
Recording stopped.
Hey guys, good morning, welcome to the live session of Stocks Network Trading. My name is Dave, guys, my partner is Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
In on US 30, sell. Okay, I'm jumping in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, guys, 200 pips, please secure.